Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to the second video of the second attempt of beating Civilization 6 with Gandhi. I still want to try and get a religious victory. I'm going for Stonehenge again. If you watched my previous video, my previous series, you would have realised that me trying to get Stonehenge on that one was pretty impossible. But I might be able to get it here if I am lucky, so that's what I'm going for. We're just going to go over here. We're going to go and use... Let's just unlink these guys. We want the builder to get a camp. And that archer can actually reach that scout. And we do love getting experience on units, so we're definitely going to go and take the shot. Didn't give us a promotion, unfortunately, but that's fine. You're going to fortify. We definitely want to get a holy site over here. We probably want to try and get ourselves a campus next to the mountain as well. I mean, we could have also tried to get a holy site here. I mean, we're only going to be next to one mountain. It's not going to be the best bonus ever. But it won't be too bad. 2 scouts over here now. I only want to sort of keep my eye on where these guys are going. You're going to skip a turn. I don't really want to chase them down too much with the archer, because I want to go and attack Peter very early on. He's already got his closed borders, so he's got his early empire already. You're kind of getting a little bit stuck behind some of these units. You're not going to be able to sort of catch up there. So I'm just going to bring these units home. Declare war on Peter. He actually likes us, so attacking him might not be the best idea, but he does have a relatively decent city. And he is going to be one of the biggest pains in this campaign. So getting him dealt with nice and early on is probably going to be in my best interest. Now I probably want to keep one archer in the city just until we've dealt with the barbarians that are approaching from the north.
Writing is easy. All you have to do is cross out the wrong words.
So Russia's declaring war on city-states. Now that's bad for us because that will give him extra cities. I think what we need to do is declare war on him straight away. There is no warmonger penalty at this early stage of the game.
Ваша война тщетна. Россию победить невозможно. Кто с мечом к нам придет, тот от меча и погибнет.
Now, obviously, there is still warmonger penalty for taking a city. But one of the reasons I wanted to declare war... Oh no, we've already lost... There was a trade route there, and I wondered if we'd be able to use that to pillage it, but apparently not. So we're going to start moving down. He doesn't have city walls yet, so he is completely reliant on his units. Let us go for masonry so we can get our own city walls. I want to be able to protect myself from the barbarians as soon as possible. And these barbarians heading down are a pain, but hopefully I'll be able to deal with them with my archer. Now that is just a barbarian scout, but if we can keep getting XP on these units, if we can get any of them promoted up, and then that'll make them much better for fighting Russia. So there's a booster bronze working. Now he's declared war on a city-state, which must be down here, because I haven't seen one anywhere yet. Oh, somebody's completed Stonehenge. I knew we wouldn't get it. An unmet player has completed Stonehenge. So that was a complete waste of time. We kind of figured it would be. Well, let's go ahead and get another archer. I know I said I want to get that holy site, and I really do. But at the same time, we need to be prepared for barbarian attacks. Because I think I am going to need sort of 3 archers down here to deal with Peter. We'll start heading in this direction with the scout now. And so we'll leave 1 archer behind, just to deal with any barbarians. We'll send the 3rd, well, technically the 4th, I suppose, down.
The world gets stirred up together.
We don't have any trade routes yet, so all of that is pretty pointless. So let's keep moving down with you. We have declared war. We cannot see any of your units yet, which is interesting. You're going to have to skip a turn. I'm going to take the risk and move out with this guy. The barbarians could come and be a problem. There's another scout down here. But I think by the time that barbarian gets into our borders, we should have the archer. So let's start moving down with all of you guys. Now again, we don't have to worry about the city bombarding us. It doesn't have walls. It can't actually attack us. So we just want to get all of our units over here if we can. We'll stay there though, because I don't want him to attack me. We found another barbarian camp. 2 turns away from getting that archer now, which is relatively decent. And he's actually coming out and attacking me with the warrior that was in the city. So we take a little bit of damage there on our warrior, but that's fine. Because we've got a promoted archer here that can do a significant amount of damage. So we're just going to fortify up with that warrior. If he attacks the warrior again, he'll take a lot of damage there. And we want to start trying to move in with these archers. Takes a while because the terrain's crappy. But we should be okay. In the meantime, we keep exploring. See if we can find another goody hut. 1 turn until we get our archer. Then we've got to go for the holy site. We really need to get that up and running as quickly as possible. There we go. So there is our archer. So we could get the granary. Now that would give us some extra housing. We are at the housing cap. So I think we do go for that first. Let's check what tiles we're working. We're working the food tiles now. We're working the gold tile. There's no point working that tile. Let's go for the one that gives us extra production and extra gold. And also, I guess we could work the one that gives us the extra culture as well. We probably also want to try and get out a another worker as soon as possible so we can get the marble. Does that require masonry? Can never remember. Let's have a quick look. Masonry... No, we're working on masonry anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Units need orders. Right, so all of you guys have got to get across the river. Yeah, he's backed off into the city, which is what I expected him to do. So we just want to kind of sort of move in closer with the rest of our units. We shouldn't have too much of a problem taking that. We should be able to cross over there and have movement left. So we can attack you. Is it enough to get a kill? Yes, it is. Probably won't be enough for a promotion. Definitely not. That's unfortunate. We can actually kill that scout off, though, so we might as well do it. It's XP. There might be some goody huts down here or something. So we need to keep our eye on Russia. We know we had a lot of units. He's probably gone off to attack the city-state. So there's masonry done. We can now build walls. There's a lot of stuff here that we probably do want. The wheel is good for the watermill and the heavy chariot. I really should start building more chariots. Faster moving units. Let's go ahead and bring that archer back home. And what we can actually start doing now is attacking the city. We may as well. There is no reason not to. We do need to move some units into a position where they can get a line of sight on the city, though. But other than that, things are going good. We have found a goody hut and a slinger. There's also somebody else's borders there. Looks like it could be white and blue, so that may well be Washington. Not Washington, Roosevelt. I'm still thinking I'm playing Civ 5 here. But yeah, that looks like it's America. So let's go and grab that. It is America.
Welcome to the United States of America. If you conduct yourself well, you can consider us friends.
So, excellent. So now we've met Washington. Well, I said Washington. That is his capital city. You can deal with your own barbarians. They're not really my issue. Where did I get that builder from? Oh, I must have got the builder from the goody hut. Excellent, free builder. So let's go down and get the marble then. I'm going to escort you with the archer just in case. They've got another warrior in there now, but that's fine. We've got enough bombard to put some decent pressure on the city here. Now that warrior might come forth and attack one of my units. I'm going to go ahead and put my warrior here. He will provide zone of control to protect these 2 archers from this warrior. And the warrior can get to this archer, but I think we've got enough power to take him out if he does. They've also got a holy site down here and a lot of farms. So this is a nicely pre-upgraded city if we can get it. They didn't actually attack me at all. This is a jungle, isn't it? You can't see, so we need to move you over there, unfortunately. You don't have a line of sight still. But we'll soon get its health down. So let's go ahead and take this guy, builder, and get a quarry. So some extra production down there. It's a nice tile for it. We do need to get sailing still. And then we'll have one more improvement. Now then, where do we get step wells? Irrigation. So we really need to sort of doing that again. We really need to queue irrigation up first. We'll actually link you two guys together. I think will be the safer option. We could attack with our warrior, but I'm not going to. We'll just fortify up, get some more health back. Let's keep looking around and see what we can find. We'll allow America to deal with his own barbarians. I'm surprised he didn't pick that goody hut up. I mean, it's right next to his capital. I'm amazed that he didn't spot that.
Look back over the past with its changing empires that rose and fell. And you can
Well, there's early empire. I still don't think I want to change any of these policies right now. I do want to move into getting political philosophy as soon as possible, though. I mean, it's just such an excellent thing to have. So let's go ahead and give the city a full round of volley. That slinger is going to have to get closer for me to be able to do anything sort of to it. So, and it's not going to get close enough to me to hit anything, so I'm not worried about that. I'm just trying to decide what I do with my builder. Getting the crab would certainly be good, but we need to get sailing for that. So we might just retreat to the city and wait. I should probably get you healed up. It'll only take a turn or two, so let's go ahead and consider doing that. He's willing to peace out already. We're going to go ahead and refuse that. He's also willing to give me ivory, which is a bit pointless because I've already got it. He's calling me stupid because I won't accept his peace offer. He didn't think that in the last campaign when he refused to peace with me. We have a promotion on this guy. Well, he can't hit any units, so it's a little bit pointless taking the promotion. It's not going to make him do any more damage to the city, and it just means that we will lose his shot on this turn. However, he's not going to gain any additional XP until I level him up, but that is fine. We just want to be able to take this city as quickly as possible. Get the war over and done with so we don't have to deal with war weariness. And then we can go ahead and get ourselves a nice new city. So, yes, we need to build something else now. Let's go ahead and start work on that holy site. I'm not overly concerned at the moment about the potential of a barbarian attack. I think that one archer, that is probably enough to fend them off. There's one of the things that did slow me down in the previous game. It was a very long time before I actually got myself archers. We were running with the slingers for quite some time. Most of these units now do have a promotion pending. But we definitely want to try and get the city taken first. And get Russia out nice and early. Not quite. Not on this turn, but the next turn it is possible. You're just going to continue to fortify. So unless the AI manages to do something amazing, and I still think that's his only city, so if I take him out here, then he's not going to be able to do anything. So let's go ahead and see if we can do this. We'll take the shot with all 3 units anyway, because we want the XP. And that should be enough for us to grab this. Yes, brilliant. Shame we don't have a settler or a worker in here that we can steal, but we do have a nicely upgraded city. I feel that's kind of payback for the previous campaign. So, goodbye Russia. And that's given us a nice boost there as well. And knowledge of irrigation, brilliant. Do we want to keep this city? Well, we don't have any choice, but we do want to keep it anyway. Let's get the monument repaired then. Got some scouts over here. We've already got a road between these 2 cities as well, which is extra nice. We want to clear this barbarian camp out. So I'll send some units back over there in a turn or 2. Let's keep exploring in the meantime. You want to buy my... I've got spare ivory now. And you want to give me money and open borders. If you don't give me open borders, would you consider giving me a little bit extra gold? You would. I bet you wouldn't go up to 5 though, would you? Did I not hit... Does he not have 5 gold per turn? No, he only has 4 gold per turn. I'll accept that though. So that's fine. So that'll give us a little bit of extra money coming in. Be able to buy some useful stuff now.
The man who has grit enough to...
So there's irrigation done. Let's go ahead and attack with you, because you've already used your promotion. You guys both have promotions, but I think I'll finish you off with one and promote the other. So we'll always go for volley. I always prefer volley on the ranged units. So, I guess we should go for bronze working, possibly. or work on the wheel to get the watermill. I mean, they're all useful things. Let's get the sailing, actually. If we get the sailing, then we can go ahead and get the crab. So that's an important one to do. You need to heal up now. So we've got a horse archer coming from the south that we need to deal with. Another scout coming in. So their state workforce.
As it is to have a profitable bottom line.
Well, we could change these, but before we do change anything, let's go ahead and at least use our attacks first while we get in the extra damage against barbarians. Let's kill that scout off. So how much are we paying in unit maintenance? -4. I don't think we need to take that right now, actually. Let's start moving down with a few units. We need to deal with this horseman. We need to get these barbarian camps cleared as soon as possible. And you're actually attacking my archer, which is not really a surprise. Now, one of my archers still has a promotion available. It might even be that one. In fact, it is you. So we'll give you your promotion. You get all your health back. And then you can attack that unit there. Surprisingly, that wasn't enough to kill it. So let's just go in and get you with the warrior. That's got to be enough. I was going to say, if that's not enough, then there's something seriously wrong with this game. And then we'll finish you off with this archer as well. So we've got a promotion on our warrior now. There's probably another barbarian camp down here somewhere that we'll need to go and explore. Let's go ahead and get the shrine. We've already got the holy site, so let's go and work on the faith as quickly as we can. Another barbarian camp there. I think that one's more America's problem than it is mine, if I'm perfectly honest. So we've got a promotion on our warrior. We'll go ahead and take that. We'll actually give you tortoise, because I usually use my melee units more for trying to take cities, so being able to defend against that is always good. So let's start taking one or two of these archers over here. We'll go ahead and have a look at this camp. We'll move you into the city as well. We'll just keep you around, just because we know there's another, or we suspect that there's another barbarian camp to the south. Be very surprised if there isn't. Found a border there. That must be a city-state. I think all of the AI will probably have early empire by now, so they should all have closed borders. 11 turns away from political philosophy. So yeah, looks like we've finally met a city-state. That's taken a while. But yeah, we'll sort of keep moving over here and going towards that that camp. So working on our shrine. So we know somebody's already got a religion. We don't know who it is. It's Confucianism, so it's probably Japan. Because the AI does have weight towards certain things. Let's go ahead and get bronze working, because it'd be nice to know where the iron is, I suppose. Let's move you down there, and we'll just defend the Holy District. I don't want that getting pillaged out. In the meantime, we're just going to move up with you guys as much as we can. Clear that camp out. We have met Jerusalem. Nice. Meeting a holy city-state. They want a trade route. We need a trade route, actually. That is something that we are going to have to consider building pretty quickly. And the barbarian camp is spawning barbarians, as expected. Let's back up a little bit there and go and take a shot with our archer. Let's move in with our other archer. Can't hit yet. See, a lot of these scouts up here. We could move here and take a shot at one of them. Got another barbarian camp over here on the right. So still lots of barbarians around, but I am in a much better position to deal with them in this game. There's another one over here. So yeah, we can get a lot of money from clearing these camps. So what do we go for? The shrine, the hanging gardens would be nice. Increases growth by 15% in all cities. But there again, it's not all that useful when you don't have the housing to support it. Campus, I don't really have a decent tile for that to go in yet. So let's go ahead and work on that shrine. Actually, let's go ahead and get the trader. It's only 4 turns. Apparently we've discovered another continent, have we? New continent discovered. A little bit late now. But let's keep moving down here. Hopefully we can deal with all of these barbarians. Right, you've backed off. That's fine. So we should definitely be able to kill off this scout. Now, we're not going to be able to get a trade route down to Jerusalem. That's far too far away for that to happen. I don't think we can get close enough to that scout to really do anything. So, yeah, Jerusalem, what was your quest exactly? Quest, send a trade route to the city-state. Yeah, you're going to be out of my range. I'd have to send one down to Washington first, and I doubt I can reach that, and that would be going past a barbarian camp. So that's not going to happen anytime soon, unfortunately. Units needing orders. We've met Gilgamesh. He might be somebody worth having an alliance with. It would be nice to try and be friendly with somebody in this game. I haven't had many alliances in my previous Civ 6 games. We don't need to wipe everybody out. So maybe we will try and get friendly with Gilgamesh. We have a promotion to this unit. Let's go ahead and take it. We'll give it Arrow Storm. We'll move a little closer with that one. And we'll fortify up. Don't know where that scout went, so fine. We'll just go back to the capital. No, it's not the capital. We'll go back to the city, I should say. We'll keep exploring. There's some tea down here. We might find something useful. There's Gilgamesh's capital down there. He wants to do open borders. And he's going to give me gold per turn for it. Do you know what? I don't see any reason not to do it. We'll go ahead and do it because it'll give him a positive opinion with us. And if we can get him as a friend, I think that could be quite useful. Another city-state down here. We've met Zanzibar. Zanzibar want us to construct an encampment. It's not a terrible idea. We are on a hill. Now, unfortunately, we have to stand next to these guys if we want a chance of hitting them. I wasn't supposed to hit next turn there. I was supposed to end the video. But oh well.
I'm also interested in
So there's bronze working done. Okay, so before we end, let's have a look. Do we have any iron around? We do not. That's unfortunate. Can we even see any on the map? There's some up here north of these mountains. Some over here next to this camp. But yeah, not a great deal. So choose a new research. Let's go and get the wheel. Choose a production. We do want the shrine. We do want ancient walls. We're having a little bit of a problem with housing at the moment. No, we're not at the housing cap, so why are we going so slowly? Let's go ahead and build the shrine. Let's have a look at what tiles we're working. I guess we're kind of short on food now. We don't need the gold so much, so let's go and lock in the food tile. 12 turns until growth. We don't need the gold in the production as much, so go and lock that tile. 7 turns until growth. That seems better. You still can't take a shot from there, which is unfortunate. You can. That should weaken it up enough so that it can't really attack me. And if he does attack me, he's not really going to do any damage there. St. Petersburg is the only trade that I can do. Well, we'll go ahead and do it. I'll get some extra food and production in the capital. And that gives us a boost to currency. I think we go over here to the west. And that's all I can do on this turn, so I am going to remember to end the video there. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying Civilization 6. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.